Hello, Vegas. Happy New Year-ish, and the world and everywhere. I am still Mecca Satan, hail, whatever. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sunset. Look at that. Okay, look at the sunset. I watched Doctor Who. Part of it, I have not been feeling the greatest. So the new Doctor Who. People are going to be annoyed by there's like a trans character right in the beginning, so they're going to have that as a target. This is what I'm saying. Hey, welcome to propaganda, World War III style, civil nuclear World War III groomer, blah, 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 blah. Buzzword, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah. Chicago, Blackhawks, banana, something. I don't remember what else. Anyway, point is, People are using this new propaganda style thing as target, be angry at. And that's what I noticed politically, like with the Daily Show. They started be angry at Target, and that's a dangerous thing for me. So I have to point that out in the Doctor Who thing when I talk about that, because you're going to have that. You're going to have, the fact that he's a gay black man dancing around in a club in a kilt. People are going to be mad at that. My issue with this is the story is they have this baby and a goblin takes it to eat it. Now, I'm not going to review the whole thing. I'm going to tell you about what I saw of it and where they kind of lost me. Because basically, I don't care about I'm fine with like any of the dance club stuff. I don't care about the gay diversity. I watch Pink Flamingos and all that. So I don't care. I'm not angry about any of that. I do get very annoyed at babies being a focal point again, because they're kind of a point of annoyance for me, a constant point of an annoyance. And so the fact that we're centered around this new companion who is a foundling, an orphan. She's getting interviewed by Davina, some British television host, right? And she's like, yes, I'm a foundling. I need help finding my parents. I can't find her parents. All this bad luck happens to her because all these little Christmas goblins who look like elves with little Santa hats are basically following her, kind of like the bad things on the Dead Like Me thing, like the little Reaper things, the shadows, whatever they were, that made the bad things happen, that made people die, right? Those were like on Dead Like Me, if you saw that. So they were kind of following around, making all this bad stuff happen. And so people are going to notice that she's in a foster home with people who aren't the same ethnicity as her, and they're going to be like mad about that. They're really, those ones. Despite the fact that people have been in these sort of situations for decades now. Anyway. The baby thing. So she doesn't get her parents. They can't find her. Davina is like killed on the phone while she's talking to her. This girl doesn't even notice. They get a baby dropped off with her and her foster mom and like foster grandma. And that's kind of where you'll lose me. Like, oh, now we got to care about a baby. Because the whole thing is the goblins steal the baby to eat the baby, like we've seen. And I'm one of those people, like, I've always said that, like, if I was in Italy and somebody did that baby scam, have you heard of those? Where people will go to, like, these foreign countries and these women will throw their babies at them, and they'll come up, and then their kids will like pickpocket you or whatever, right? And I'm one of those people where I'm like, you know what? Ooh, step to the side. Not my baby, not my problem. Hands up in the air. Ooh, sidestep, swerve, sway around that one. I'm not driving, don't worry. So basically, it's like, don't show me on Pozzingara. Don't show me on Pozzingara. That is not my puddle. Like Space Ghost learning to talk Italian, lesson 4, right? That is not my puddle. If it falls, no, I'm not. I don't even look back. It's not my problem. They're not my kids, right? So random like that, it's just really hard to care about because they're like, oh, it's a foster baby. We might be here for a week. It's like, I don't care. So I fall asleep, right? Point is, what else is happening? I've been trying to recover from whatever. I'm looking into getting some sort of therapist, and I have to rant about this. So welcome to Doctor Who and Therapy and Life Rants and Things while Mecca cries for help and goes hallelujah, 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 Azazel, Israel, whatever we need to say. Point is, I'm looking into these therapists, and like, but by the time you find somebody who isn't going to throw medication and who takes the insurance that doesn't work with this thing and that thing, and then we got to pay out of pocket more than you make in a month and hope that they reimburse you, it's like, that is panic attack inducing anymore, isn't it? Oh, I'm trying to do better about that, but like, this is one of the things that really fails me as a society, where I've noticed you've had people sitting around complaining and yelling about political parties and blaming this person, that person, while you've got real life people going, hey, I'm gonna need help paying rent here, hey, I'm gonna need help, you know, making enough income to show once my lease is up, once my roommate moves back to Colorado, hey, I'm gonna be homeless in April, hey, I need some help financially. You know, you kind of go through that while people are busy being angry at political target or political pundit, and that doesn't help the people who are crying for help, does it? That doesn't help anybody. That just helps them into the ground and into their graves. I do not like that. I do not like the lack of help when you cry for it from people. But anyway, so point is, I have anxiety dealing with stupid crap like health insurance that doesn't work. I have sat on the phone arguing with people about health insurance, saying, you know what, you need to fill it in correctly and then you'll get paid, and they can't even do that, these billing and coding people sometimes. Not all of them, but like we failed as a society. Every single, you know, YouTube channel is basically, oh, Big Pharma funds this political affiliation funds that, this political affiliation funds this channel, this one is funded by a toy company, that one's funded by a coffee company, this one's funded by exercise equipment. You can't even be a content creator without shilling for some freaking crap. And if I wanted to be a salesperson, I would stay in retail, you know? And another thing, while I'm on the subject of ranting, Starbucks, friggin' coffee, right? You go into these coffee places and you have these girls who are ordering freaking basically a milkshake. I don't know, somebody said this. If there's a comedian who said this, I'm stealing this from you. Like, I can just order a milkshake. I'll just order a milkshake. I'm basically admitting, yes, I just want a milkshake sometimes. So, yes, I want a milkshake. Yes, I want some way up and out instead of down into the ground. Yes, I want to work for it. We're going to let this one go back where they need to. Yes, it's gonna suck, and it's gonna be a huge change of life, and it's gonna be a huge adjustment, and I'm probably gonna have some anxiety over that in the next few weeks. But I'm looking forward to trying to do better and improve. So, thank you so much for hanging out and listening to me rant and rave. I couldn't really care that much about the new Doctor Who. I'm sorry, it wasn't very good, but I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. And hail Pazuzu, I choose you, Pazuzu. Charles in charge of our days, X marks the spot.